In today's video, we are going to reveal 4 incredible Lincoln Memorial pennies that shocked the coin collecting world. These ordinary-looking 1-cent coins from different years have surprised collectors with unbelievable values in the auction market. Some of these circulated pennies with scratches and have been estimated to reach prices up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay with us as we explore these 4 rare Lincoln pennies and discover what makes them so valuable and why collectors are willing to pay so much for them. Top 1. The Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin with a large date from 1993 and the D Mint mark. Even though millions of these coins were produced, certain rare examples have captured the attention of collectors and auction houses, turning an ordinary penny into a coin that can reach an incredible value in the auction market. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 and continued until 2008. On the front of the coin, you can see the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected leaders in American history. The portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner and has appeared on the penny since 1909. On the reverse side of the coin, you can see the Lincoln Memorial Building in Washington, D.C. This design became one of the most recognized coin designs in the United States. The 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D Mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint. The small letter D below the date indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. During that year, billions of pennies were struck, and most of them are only worth 1 cent today. However, in the world of coin collecting, small differences in condition, striking quality, or minting errors can make a coin extremely valuable. Some rare 1993 D Lincoln pennies have become famous among collectors because of unusual minting characteristics. These coins may show strong strike details, unusual die varieties, or rare minting errors that make them stand out from regular circulation coins. When collectors discover such pieces, they become highly desirable and can attract strong bids at auctions. Even coins that have been circulated for many years can sometimes hold surprising value. A circulated 1993 D Lincoln penny may show scratches, surface wear, and other signs of use. These marks are normal because the coin has passed through many hands over the years. Despite these signs of wear and tear, collectors are still interested in rare varieties because their uniqueness is far more important than perfect condition. When evaluating a coin like this, professional grading companies carefully examine every detail. They look at the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the clarity of the lettering, and the overall surface condition. Even with circulation marks, if the coin displays a rare die variety or other unusual feature, it can still command a remarkable price. In today's rare coin market, collectors are constantly searching for hidden treasures. Auctions have shown that special examples of Lincoln Memorial pennies can sell for astonishing amounts. In some reported cases, a rare 1993 D Lincoln penny with unique characteristics has reached an estimated auction value of around $300,000. Prices like this depend on rarity, demand among collectors, and authentication by professional grading services. Stories like these are exactly what makes coin collecting so exciting. A coin that looks ordinary at first glance may actually be a valuable collectible hiding in plain sight. Many collectors carefully examine their pocket change, old jars of coins, and inherited collections because rare discoveries can still happen today. If you ever come across a 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny with a D Mint mark, it is worth taking a closer look. Check the date, inspect the mint mark, and observe the condition of the coin. Look for unusual features, such as strong strike details, unusual lettering shapes, or possible minting errors. These details can sometimes turn a simple penny into a collector's treasure. Coin collecting is not just about money. It is also about history, discovery, and the thrill of finding something rare. Every coin carries a story about the time it was created and the people who used it. The Lincoln penny in particular represents more than a century of American history and remains one of the most collected coins in the world. Top 2. The Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, with a large date from 1981 and no mint mark. Even though this coin may appear ordinary and may show signs of circulation like scratches, wear and tear, certain rare examples have attracted the attention of collectors and auction houses, reaching astonishing values in today's coin market. The Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most recognized coins in American history. The design first appeared in 1959 and continued until 2008. On the front of the coin, you can see the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States and one of the most respected leaders in American history. His portrait was originally designed by Victor David Brenner and has been featured on the penny since 1909. On the reverse side of the coin is the famous Lincoln Memorial Building located in Washington, D.C., a symbol that honors Lincoln's legacy and leadership. The 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny is particularly interesting because it was produced during an important period in U.S. coin history. During the early 1980s, the United States Mint was preparing to change the composition of the penny from mostly copper to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This transition happened in 1982, which makes coins from the years around that time very interesting for collectors who study mint varieties and production changes. A 1981 Lincoln penny with no mint mark means that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In earlier years, coins made in Philadelphia did not always include a mint mark, which is why many Lincoln pennies from this mint appear without any letter below the date. Even though millions of these coins were struck for everyday circulation, certain rare varieties and unique examples have become extremely desirable among collectors. When a coin like the 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny enters circulation, it often travels through many hands for years. Because of this, many examples today show scratches, worn surfaces, and signs of long use. These marks are completely normal for circulated coins. However, collectors do not always search only for perfect coins. Sometimes the rarity of a particular variety, die error, or special striking characteristic can make even a circulated coin extremely valuable. Coin experts carefully examine every detail of a coin before determining its true value. They look closely at the date, the lettering, the portrait of Lincoln, and the small design elements on the reverse side. Sometimes a coin can have a rare die error, doubling in the letters, or unusual strike quality that makes it stand out from the billions of other coins produced that year. Professional grading companies play a very important role in the coin collecting world. These organizations inspect coins under magnification and assign them a grade based on their condition and authenticity. Even if a coin shows circulation marks like scratches or edge wear, it can still receive strong interest if it has a rare variety or unique minting feature. In recent years, rare Lincoln Memorial pennies have gained massive attention from collectors and investors. Auction houses around the world have recorded surprising sales where certain rare examples reached extremely high prices. Some collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for coins that complete their collections or represent unusual minting history. Because of this growing demand, certain rare examples of the 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark have been estimated to reach values close to $250,000 in today's auction market, especially if the coin displays rare characteristics or unusual minting features that make it stand out from normal coins. Stories like this are exactly why coin collecting remains one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. People often search through old coin jars, piggy banks, and pocket change hoping to discover something rare. Sometimes these discoveries really do happen, turning an ordinary coin into a life-changing treasure. If you ever find a 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, it is always a good idea to take a closer look. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting and check the details around the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's portrait. Even a circulated coin with scratches and wear could still hold collector interest if it has something unusual about it. Coin collecting teaches patience, curiosity, and attention to detail. Every coin tells a story about history, economics, and the people who used it in everyday life. The Lincoln penny in particular has become a symbol of American history and remains one of the most collected coins across the globe. Top 3. The United States. The Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin with a large date from 1998 and AD mint mark. At first glance, it may look like a normal circulated penny with scratches, surface wear, and even some rusty or dark spots. But certain rare examples of this coin have attracted serious attention from collectors and auction houses. The Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most famous coins in American history. This design was introduced in 1959 and continued until 2008. On the front of the coin, you can see the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and one of the most respected figures in American history. The portrait was created by designer Victor David Brenner and has appeared on the penny since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in the country. On the reverse side of the coin, you will see the Lincoln Memorial Building, located in Washington, D.C. If you look closely at the design, you can even see the small figure of Abraham Lincoln seated inside the memorial between the columns. This detailed design made the Lincoln Memorial penny unique and highly recognizable among collectors and everyday users of American coins. The 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D Mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint. The small letter D located below the date indicates that the coin was struck in Denver. During 1998, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies for circulation, meaning most examples of this coin are still only worth 1 cent today. However, coin collectors know that sometimes certain varieties or minting errors can transform a common coin into something extremely rare and valuable. Many collectors pay close attention to coins from the late 1990s because of known varieties and interesting minting details discovered over time. One of the most famous varieties from this year is related to unusual lettering styles and die differences that can appear on some 1998 pennies. When collectors find a coin that displays these special characteristics, it quickly becomes a highly desirable piece in the numismatic market. Even though a coin may show signs of circulation such as scratches, worn surfaces, or rusty discoloration, it can still be valuable depending on its rarity. Circulated coins have usually spent many years passing from person to person, being used in stores, vending machines, and everyday transactions. These marks and signs of wear simply tell the story of how long the coin has been in use. Professional coin collectors and grading experts examine coins very carefully before determining their value. They use magnification tools and strong lighting to inspect the details of the date, mint mark, lettering, and design features. Sometimes the smallest difference in the shape of a letter or the spacing of a word can reveal a rare die variety that most people would never notice. When a rare coin is discovered, collectors often send it to professional grading companies for authentication. These organizations verify that the coin is genuine and assign it a grade based on its condition. Even coins with wear, scratches, or minor damage can still attract strong interest if they display a rare variety or unusual minting characteristic. The coin market today is filled with passionate collectors who search constantly for rare discoveries. Auctions often bring surprising results when a special coin appears for sale. Some rare Lincoln Memorial pennies have sold for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and collector demand. In certain cases, a rare 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny with a D mint mark and unique minting characteristics has been estimated to reach values close to $300,000 in today's auction market. While not every coin from that year will reach such a high price, the possibility of finding a rare example keeps collectors searching through pocket change and old coin collections. Stories like these show why coin collecting is such an exciting hobby. A small coin that many people ignore could actually be hiding a remarkable story and a surprising value. Many collectors carefully check their change, coin jars, and inherited collections because rare discoveries still happen from time to time. If you ever come across a 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny with AD mint mark, take a moment to examine it closely. Look at the date, inspect the mint mark, and study the details of the lettering and design. Even if the coin shows scratches, wear, or rusty spots, it could still attract interest if it has a rare variety. Top 4. The Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin with a large date from 1984 and AD mint mark. Even though this coin may appear ordinary and may show circulation marks like scratches and light wear, certain rare examples have attracted massive attention from collectors and auction houses. The Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. This design first appeared in 1959 and remained in production until 2008. On the front of the coin, you can see the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and one of the most respected figures in American history. The portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner and has been used on the penny since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in the United States. The reverse side of the coin shows the famous Lincoln Memorial Building located in Washington, D.C. If you look closely at the design, you can even see a tiny image of the seated Lincoln statue between the columns of the memorial. This small detail is one of the reasons the Lincoln Memorial penny became so popular among collectors and history enthusiasts. The 1984 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint. The small letter D under the date indicates that the coin was struck in Denver. During 1984, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies for circulation. Because of this large production number, most 1984 pennies are still worth only 1 cent today. However, in the world of coin collecting, rarity and special characteristics can sometimes turn an ordinary coin into something extremely valuable. One reason collectors pay attention to the 1984 Lincoln penny is because of known minting varieties discovered over time. Some coins from this year show unusual die varieties that can be recognized through careful inspection. One of the most famous examples is a double design feature, where certain details of Lincoln's portrait appear slightly doubled. These types of minting variations happen during the coin production process and are highly sought after by collectors. Even if a coin has circulated for many years, it can still be valuable if it contains a rare minting variety. A circulated coin usually shows signs of use, such as small scratches, worn surfaces, and edge wear. These marks appear because the coin has been used in everyday transactions, passing from person to person over many years. In the coin collecting world, this type of condition is often described as circulated or fine condition. Professional coin graders carefully examine every detail of a coin before determining its value. They look closely at the date, the mint mark, Lincoln's portrait, and the design on the reverse side. Even small differences in design details can reveal that a coin is part of a rare variety that collectors are searching for. Many collectors send their coins to professional grading companies for authentication and evaluation. These organizations verify that the coin is genuine and assign it a grade based on its overall condition. A coin with scratches and wear can still receive strong attention if it has a rare minting error or variety. The rare coin market has grown rapidly over the years as more collectors and investors search for unique pieces of history. Auctions around the world have shown that certain rare pennies can sell for extraordinary prices. Sometimes a coin that looks completely ordinary can suddenly become the center of attention when collectors realize its rarity. In some reported cases, rare examples of the 1984 Lincoln Memorial penny with AD mint mark and unique characteristics have been estimated to reach values around $300,000 in today's auction market. Of course, not every coin from this year will reach such a high value, but special varieties with collector demand can sometimes achieve astonishing prices. Stories like these are what make coin collecting such an exciting hobby. People around the world search through jars of old coins, pocket change, and inherited collections, hoping to discover something rare. Many valuable coins have been found in the most unexpected places, sometimes hidden among ordinary, everyday coins. If you ever find a 1984 Lincoln Memorial penny with AD mint mark, it is always worth taking a closer look. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting and check the details of the date, the mint mark, and Lincoln's portrait. Even a circulated coin with scratches and signs of wear might still attract collector interest if it shows a rare minting feature.